2 flames down, 1 to go. Hey everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time-traveling kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays with Skyward Sword. Yeah, I decided it's a save some time and just go straight to the Isle of Songs for the last song. Alright, so, hope you're all having a good day, and if not, I hope I can make it just a little better. Yeah, I hope you actually noticed that little detail, that the statue actually comes in different angles every time we do a new song. So this time it's just directly below us. Master, I have important information. When you struck the crest with the Skyward Strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I am the one guiding you from my place at the edge of time. The last of the sacred flames still eludes you. To obtain it, you must claim another sacred gift. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with another gift. Make use of the power of these gifts, and you will most certainly find the path to the sacred flames. Hey, how's it going? Now, I bestow onto you another melody. Let it serve as a key to unlocking your final trial. It awaits you upon Elden Volcano. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Alright. Boy, that harp sounded weird. It almost sounded more like a woodwind instrument. According to my records, that song you just heard is called Din's Power. Use the song of might to locate the last trial. You know the drill. Cannot talk today. You learn Din's Power. Yeah, I don't get why this is considered a harp song, considering that it clearly has a woodwind instrument as its main one. I don't know. I've heard like a variation of this with actually a harp at the center, and it actually sounds way better, to be honest. I have committed Din's Power to my memory. Now you have the ability to use dowsing to locate the gates to the final trial. I suggest you travel to Elden Volcano. As per usual, the dowsing thing is just gonna tell us to leave. Because yes, the trial is clearly not in here. Why would it be? And, once again, I go the absolute wrong way. Okay, there we go. Well, that is the last time I ever had to do that, because this is the very last time we ever have to be at the Isle of Songs for the entire game. Top. And instead of going straight to Elden Volcano, I actually want to take a quick stop at Skyloft real quick. Because off stream, I did get enough tumbleweeds and ancient flower to at least upgrade my bug net, so I want to quickly go and do that. I still don't have the goddess plume that I need for my bow to upgrade it to the sacred bow, but I should be able to get it relatively soon, so it won't be that big a deal. Come on, just a little faster. Again, why couldn't he have sped up the bird's speed in this game, in the HD remake? I feel like that would have helped out. And instead of landing directly over the bazaar, I actually want to land at a different spot. Because I might as well get a little bit of a head start on one particular side quest. I'm gonna land on this little floating rock with a waterfall. Or the game is just gonna drop me off elsewhere, that's fine too. Besides, I think I can actually reach that spot from down here anyway, so not that big a deal. Alright. So I need to... missed. There we go. So I need to grapple there. And got ourselves a little spot where there's not only a goddess cube chest, which money or treasure? Piece of hearts. Okay, I was completely wrong. But whatever, that makes 13 heart containers. And I'm pretty sure that, yep. Sheikah Stone. Boing. What are you gonna drop for me? Ooh, goddess blue. Well, looks like I'm upgrading my bow today. Okay, And also, this is a diving spot. In particular, land right here in this bird's nest. Clear that, and you get a baby's rattle. Which again is used for a side quest. Alright, so now I need to head over to the bazaar and let's get upgraded. Hopefully I have enough rupees to upgrade everything. Please, I hope.
Hey!
Okay, so let's see. Bugnet, it is 100 rupees. Bow is okay. I have enough for both. Good. All right. Let's upgrade the bow first. Go for it.
Okay!
Barely had the iron bow for only a little bit, and I'm already fully upgrading it. Then again, I always feel like that always happens on every playthrough. Like, I always have to stick for bow before I even get a chance to really use the iron bow, so... Anyways, you got the thing. Got the sacred bow. Highest range and highest damage possible for the bow. Okay. Next up, Bucknets.
Okay!
And with this should be actually the very last, like, piece of equipment that I can upgrade up to this point. Like the ZR items. I got the thing, got the big Bucknet. It's now doubled its original size, making it easier to catch even the most nimble of bugs. If you got anything else for me? What do I need for the quiver? I would need one more dusk relic and another goddess plume. Plus more money. But I don't particularly care to fully upgrade my quiver. I really only need the 10 upgrade. The 10 arrow upgrade anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Yeah, you're wanting to... You can't really sleep at night. I don't have any potions to infuse, so I think I'm good. So what I need to do is actually find these guys' house and sleep at night. Alright, probably somewhere in the residential part of Skyloft. And also, I'm pretty sure I can't buy anything from beetles, so we'll save the face planting for next time. Even though it's very tempting to do it right now. I think their house is probably this one. Probably. Yes, this is it. Okay, so sleep until night. Oh, sorry for stealing your bed there, buddy. It doesn't look like I'll be able to get much sleep tonight again. Why? Sorry to worry you. The baby just goes on and on like this all night. I haven't slept a wink in. I don't even know how long. Baby usually sleeps like a sack of rocks, but that was before we lost the you-know-what. Oh, that? Oh, so you know about it. Yes, the baby's rattle. If we had the you-know-what, then the baby would settle down, but we lost it the other day. Bird picked it up in its beak and flew off with it. Maybe the bird thought it was food. I don't know. Of course, the bird wouldn't have eaten it, so I think it must still be somewhere here in town. I just don't know where. Would be nice if someone would find it for me. Is that? The baby's rattle! You found it! Who's a sleepy baby? Time for Betty Bye. Baby seems to have settled down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. For that, we get 5 more gratitude crystals. 28. And on top of that, it also reveals that this entire line is primarily all gratitude crystal related things. And there's a little check mark next to it, that means you've already done it. Okay. I hope you don't mind me sleeping in your bed again. Sorry for taking all your rest. Alright. For real, let's actually go to Elder Volcano now. Feel that man's pain of trying to get your baby sleeping. Alright. So again, we need to go to Elder Volcano, so go off this way. Actually... Okay. I was just checking to see if there was any goddess cube chests that I might have missed that I've unlocked, but no. Pretty much got all the ones in Skyloft right now. And... dive! Alright, Speed Rock, take me away. And... let's go. Alright. For this, I think Volcano Ascent is where I want to be. We have arrived at Elder Volcano. You can use your dowsing ability to locate the gate to the trial. There's the trial. All right. Come on, do it. If you take too long to get to the next one, then yeah, it'll disappear. I'm doing it correctly, game. Why aren't you letting me do the thing? There we go. Just a few more. One more. There we go. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark and open the way to a new silent realm. Alright. Wish me luck. Because this is by far the hardest of the silent realm trials. Like, even though I'm relatively good at the silent realm challenges, this is the one where once in a while I will struggle a little bit with it. Master, you stand within Din's Silent Realm, the third trial. It will test the limits of your power. To locate the last flame that will enhance your sword, you must first complete this final challenge and achieve spiritual growth once again. Got another spirit vessel. When your vessel is full, your spirit will grow and you will be entrusted with a new power by the goddess. Do you have any questions? Understood. Master, I will await your return in the outside world. Okay. So it looks like the closest one is over there. So already showing why this is probably the toughest of the Silent Realm trials. Okay, so I need to lure this one away so that I can get closer. Tiered in. All right, 90 seconds and okay. Also, as long as you're inside of Din's trial, you can actually spend as much time as you want inside of like really hot rooms, like places that would normally set you on fire. You can spend as much time as you want in there. Since there's technically no health, it's just don't get hit by any of the Guardian stuff. Heck, even landing in the lava will not cause you to reset your trial. So, game is somewhat generous in that regard. Okay, so let's see. I need to make my way down to that. Okay. So hop and have to run this. Okay, full vault. And is there... Yes, but I need to make my way across that to get to it. Okay. Run! Don't get caught! A little too close for comfort there, but I did it. Okay, is there anything up here before I move on? Nope. No dusk relics, no nothing. Okay. Okay. Hop across this, get it on the skull, and... Okay, there's one on the rope. So, grab another light fruit. Yeah, that was a little close. Yeah, that was pretty close. Vaults up and... Okay. Stop swinging and... Okay. What? I'm clearly colliding with it. I don't get why. There we go. That was weird. I was directly touching it, and yet it didn't let me grab it. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, honestly. Huh. Weird. Okay. So, next here... I think is... Well, first, there's a Dusk Relic behind here. Again, I think I've gotten every Dusk Relic thing that I would ever really need for now, but still, I want to grab them. Shiny thing is shiny after all. Alright, for that, I will need to roll it through here. And there's... Well, there's normally supposed to be a Dusk Relic down at the, like, third rock. Like that third platform, but not the case this time. Okay. So aside from that one, the rest of them should be on the slopes of the volcano itself. I'm on. Okay. Probably gonna hop down to the 3 rock things. I think that's what it was meant to do, but it's more fun this way. Alright, so for that, I will need to... Okay. Vault up this. And just need to make my way through the... Or maybe not. That's weird. Also, I need to hurry up. I'm running out of time. Vault up. Vault up. Okay. Run. Run as quickly as possible. Okay. Got it. Okay. So now I need to make my way back to the slopes of the volcano. Which means I need to go... Where Oh, wait. I think I see it. I think I see the path. I guess you could make the argument that it's probably faster for me to start at the volcano slopes and then make my way down, but again, I kind of want to add a little bit of a challenge for myself. Okay. Run back over. Don't take it. My spirit got burned. But man, that wasted so much of my time. Okay. Thankfully, this vent will take me up even though I technically don't have my sailcloth, so I just put my hands in the air like I just don't care. I don't get how that works either. Oh, thank goodness there's a tear in here. Okay. Oh, just barely almost ran out of time there. Okay. Okay, avoid the waking water. Alright. Take this up. And... okay. Thankfully, you can still kind of run down these slopes and avoid the waking water that way. Okay. Slip and slide around. There we go. Alright, so now I need to make my way back to that vent, that heat duct, and go back up the volcano again. And then this time I need to go to the right. Okay. Avoid the waking water and to the right, to the right. Okay. And... okay. Need to take this down. And... okay, it's this timing thing again. Unless it just... okay, it stays active the whole time. Good. Okay. So the last three are just over there. Okay. Let's go. Okay, slide back down. And let's go. Hopefully I'll be able to make it back before I run out of time. Okay. So this time, I have to go into this cavern. And they should be, yep, just at the base, and I just need to basically run up to get to the last two. Avoid the pose lights. No, where are some? Oh my god, there's one right above me. Crap. Okay, I have to risk it. I have to risk it! Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh my gosh, that is the most jerkish place to put these things. Ah! Crud. And it's the last one. It's up there. This challenge is evil. Oh my god. Oh no no. Okay. Sneak past it. Go. Stamina free. Nope. No. Get it. Run. Go.
Give me a heart attack, why don't ya? My heart is pounding out of my chest right now. You scare me so bad, you freaking gurneys. Give me a second. I actually kind of need to catch my breath there. Okay.
I slide all the way down. All right.
My dude's spirit has grown, and his pants are filled.
Speaking of fashion, you got the thing. Got fire shield earrings. We can now basically put ourselves out without needing to roll, and we're completely immune to fire attacks. Welcome back, Master. I conjecture your newly acquired fire shield earrings will allow you to safely travel in extremely hot areas. I recommend continuing your search for the sacred flame. Alright. So now we can go... okay, this is not where I needed to go. I need to go back to that one air vent. From earlier. Yes, this way. Because I need to head into a space where I can basically set myself on fire. So, this way, yes. No damage? I am completely good to just spend my time inside the volcano as much as possible. I have a status update for you, Master. We are now in the crater at the peak of Elden Volcano. Welcome to the volcano's summit, one of the last areas of Skyward Sword. I am detecting extremely high temperatures in the area. However, your fire shield earrings will allow for something exploration. I calculate the probability of finding the final sacred flame here at 90%. I recommend searching for flames. Fly? I'm literally surrounded by fire! Doesn't help either that the last flame I'm searching for is literally red. Slash away at these guys. And quickly I want to check the map. Okay. Because I want to see if there's any like optional areas that might be worth exploring a little bit. Okay. Grab all that money. Stop running against the wall, Link. There you go. Okay, so I can hop down and... Yes, this is where it's supposed to go. Jelly blob. Die. And we got new enemies. These are cursed spumes. They basically spit curses at you. Otherwise, they're not that different from other spumes. And on top of that, I'm pretty sure these are also enemies that can drop evil crystals on top of the cursed bokoblins that we encountered long ago. Okay.
Oh, hey, we meet again. How have you been, bud? Rumbled over here because I heard someone spotted some goddess cubes in this area. I have got a hunch that they may be down in that direction, but this flaming wall of fire is blocking the way. I wish there was something we could do to put out these flames.
Master, I have information for you. With the enhanced capabilities of your sword, you are now able to use your dowsing ability to find goddess cubes. I have taken the liberty of registering God's cubes as dowsing targets. Please use this ability as you deem necessary. That actually is somewhat useful. I'll admit, being able to douse for Goddess Cubes can actually be pretty handy, especially if you're going for 100%. I will acknowledge that. As for this, if I can freaking read, thank you. Quench my thirst to clear your path. We need to look for water. And thankfully, the game is kind enough to get out of the fire bubble. Thankfully, the game is kind enough to put a water source right near where you need it. So, all right. So I think it was there we go. I'll need at least 2 bottles of water for what's coming. All right. Dig up, see what it can find in here. Okay, got all that. And what about this? Let's see, heart. Heart to hearts. And there is also a diving platform that's pretty sure will lead down to a goddess cube, I think. Let me test that. Yes! Okay. Boom. All right, and then I use these vines to get back up. It told me it could reach. There we go. Weird that it didn't let me grab onto it even though it was telling me it could. All right, let's Spider-Man our way back up to the top. All right, need to climb back up before my stamina runs out. Close enough to the top. All right, that ought to do it, and Sheikah Stone. Or Gossip Stone, I guess I should say. I mean, kind of same thing, but whatever. Rumor has it that drawing an arrow shape on certain walls will cause an object of similar shape to appear. Yeah, if you draw a single stroke arrow on goddess walls, they'll give you arrows, but honestly, just look for barrels. Those will give you your fill. All right, Mr. Frog Thing. Actually, why do you say anything about this? This mechanism is formed by magic. Its purpose is not known to me. So it's a magic frog, is what you're saying.
Hey, the flames are out. Now we can get through here.
I love this Goron's excitement over this kind of stuff. It's actually kind of cute. Okay, I'm pretty sure this will also give me, yep, another Gossip Stone. What item are you giving me this time? Elden Ore. There's a piece of heart somewhere hidden somewhere nearby. Thing is, to get to it, you need to be able to burrow like a magma. Hey, dig. Got a bunch of hearts that I don't need. I have to remember that for next time. Can't do anything with that for now. Alright, for this, I kind of got confused on this on my first playthrough, so climb up here, go directly over it, and douse its tongue that way.
Hey, nice work, bud. Now we're getting somewhere.
Hop on down and
Okay, here comes one of my least favorite parts of Skyward Sword. Do you see this, bud? Talk about intriguing. We're definitely off the map here. This does not feel like goddess cube stuff to me. I bet there's something super important hidden around here. All I can say is that big frog with a big thirst. I do not think the amount of water in one of your little bottles can hold is going to cut it this time. You'll have to use a big container to hold the water needed for this job. Got anything like that? Speaking of which, what are you gonna do to get all that water? Gotta say, I'm pretty much stumped. Where you need to go is not anywhere in Elden Volcano. You need to travel elsewhere to get it. Yep, Fi just straight up tells you, you need to leave. Though, on the bright side of this area, if I am not mistaken, okay, I want to just kind of look around a little bit. Okay, I think with these. No. I thought that would be more rupee gems. Because I thought there would be more of those around here. Oh well. Well, anyways, I can vault up here. And I can kind of claw shop my way around and hopefully find some more treasures. Or at the very least, defeat this Lizalfo would probably lead to something good. Oh! Ah! Dang it. Jerk. Alright, off you go. Okay, yeah, I see it. It's a goddess cube. Okay, go over this way. Alright. Got that, and... Wow, the one time I actually kind of wanted a heart is the one time the digging holes won't give them to me. Okay, so... First gonna save inside the volcano. And now we are off to the sky. And yeah, this does lead into probably one of the only big criticisms I kind of have with Skyward Sword. You do need to revisit a lot of areas quite often, and it can get a little old at times. And I think this is the first real major area where I kind of have that issue. Because at least when you're revisiting Pharaon and Linearia, you're exploring entirely new areas, like really big, expansive areas with Floria Waterfall and the Linearia Sand Sea. But with the volcano's only like, it's very small. You don't really explore it that much. And most of your time prepping for the dungeon, it's just coming back to a previous area just to get stuff. Plus one more annoying aspect that we'll get into in just a sec. But before I do go back to Floria Waterfall, which is where we're supposed to go, I want to take a quick stop at the Seal Grounds. Because I want to check in on old Groose. See how he's doing. So yeah, this is new. Hey, run around and I think he's straight ahead. Yep, there he is. There's the old Groosinator. Oh, I ran out of stamina before I could even reach him. Hey there, old Groosinator. Hey. Granny says that crazy monster we saw could break free at any time, but we're not going down easy. There's nothing I hate more than being caught up and prepared, so I'm brewing up a secret weapon to take out old Big Ugly. It's not ready yet, but you can bet it'll go down in history as a Groose original. So yeah, Groose isn't just gonna be like, oh, I'm useless, I'm just not gonna do much. No, he's actually trying to do the best that he can. He's trying to actually be helpful in a way that makes sense to his character, because, I mean, it's actually kind of cool that he's this inventor. Like, it's kind of unexpected, but at the same time, the game doesn't really say he's dumb. He's just self-centered, so it's kind of cool to see this side of him that we never really get to see much. That we got to see before. I like it. I love you, Groose. Oh, I just drove away a blue bird, dang it. Oh, that's fine. I don't think there's really any more use that I need for blue bird feathers at this point, so I think I'm okay. Hey, Granny. Seal's strength will not last. Sooner or later, the great beast shall break its shackles once more. Yeah, Groose is awesome. Fortunately, I hear Groose has been hard at work preparing something for his next assault. You must imbue your sword with the power of the 3 sacred flames. Right. And also, Groose building that, that is... You can see him actually working on it pretty much as soon as you get the first sacred flames. Like, that's the earliest you can see him actually start to build that machine. Alright, and thankfully I can reach Floria Waterfall from the entrance of Faron Woods. Like, I think... let's see, where is... Now that goes to the... That goes to the sealed grounds. How I've not unlocked that yet, I have no idea. Okay, so I just need to go further down in order to get to it. Alright, I think this is the shortcut back to Floria. Okay, vault up, and let's go. And now that I have my claw shots, I can get the goddess cube that taunts you as you descend down into this place. You no longer taunt me. Right. And oh, whoa. I see it! I see it! And now it's all inside of me. A gold rupee! 300 rupees! Hey, yo, Water Dragon! Do you mind if I borrow your tub for a few days? I promise I'll bring it back. And motion controls are going a little wonky. There we go. Hey! Oh, it's you. Tell me, are you mastering the power that dwells within your sword? Oh, wish to borrow my water basin? Very well. I have recovered. I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please. Alright, here comes one of my favorite comedic bits in the entire game. To transport the water dragon's basin to the volcano, you will need to enlist the service of that transport robot. Shall I send word to him? Not that guy. Master, unless you plan to carry the tub on your back, now is not the time to be picky about who will help you. I will call for the robot. She doesn't even give me an option to say yes, she just calls it. Fi is such a sassy girl, and I love her for that. Mr. Fi, bzz, my deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Berserked. Master Short Pants, Watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like, Bazat. As usual, Vert, I shall await you in the skies above.
Master, your task here is complete for the moment. We should return to the sky so we can set a course for the volcano. You have anything else to say? Return the basin to me when you finish with it. There is no rush, though. It's yours to do as you please.
Alright. Leap out. And let's go. Alright, to the sky. Alright, off to the volcano. With old Scrapper right behind. Alright. Just keep on flapping away and see if I can hit that rock. Maybe that can help out with just getting there just a touch faster. Alright. Go. And by the way, you can just totally go to Skyloft and leave him for a bit. But I'd rather just go directly there. Zert, this is the entrance to the volcano. Better get there before Master Shortpants. Oh, I hate that you do this. Because, yep, instead of taking it directly into the fire sanctuary, it's every gamer's worst nightmare. It's an escort mission. What's going on, Berserk? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself down during that descent, Zerpt. Anyway, this is where you wanted the water, right? What? The summit? Why did you say that from the start, Berserk? I don't want to carry this thing back to the sky. It's heavy, Berserk. Berserk. That should be my line, buddy. That's my line. This place is Zert swarming with monsters. Firm. I bust up enemies like a junkyard wrecker. Zat. Too bad. I've got my mitts full with the basin. Buzz. Hey, Master Shortpants. Since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot, Berserk. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up to the volcano, Zert, and make sure nothing touches me. Got it? Good. Back and forth and back and forth. Yep. Your job is simple, Zert. You make sure none of these monsters lay a claw on me. Not one claw. He's partially right about that. He will take 1 or 2 hits, but I think 3 is the maximum before he gives up and you have to try over. Start all over. Yep, like I said before, this is all one giant escort mission, and it is annoying as crap. Alright, take out that guy. Thankfully, I think going up this way will provide a nice shortcut. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite segment of the entire game for me. I just do not like this whole bit of escorting the robot over, when it could have been so simple of just taking it straight to the fire sanctuary. Ah! Okay, hit you in the knee. Hit you in the face. Hit you in the crotch. But yeah, I just don't really like the segment. I figured out kind of how to do this with as minimal casualties as possible. Most of which has to do with the bow, which is also why I would recommend getting at least a quiver upgrade for this. But yeah. Okay. Love when they roll down the hill. I do too. Ah! Hey, you hit me. Oh! Ah! 3 arrows to the face takes down the moblin.
Okay. So, need to vault up. And... let's see. Actually, might not want to have gone up this way. Actually, I can still make it from here. I can still make it even though I go in the pathway of the Earth Temple. Oh, jeez, don't panic. It's just a choo-choo. They can't hurt you very much. All right. Lost a little bit of height there. Maybe like that? Yep, that is it. Ha 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 ha! I am such a good sharpshooter in this case. Yes, come to me! Ooh, arrows. I actually need more of those. All right. Just one more of those guys to take out. And gotcha. Oh! Hi! Jeez, don't panic. At least he's not one with an arrow, with a bow. Chill out, old scrapper. Alright. So I should be good for just a little longer. Okay. I didn't mean to fire the bow. I meant to switch over to the slingshot. Okay, nothing there. So I need to go this way. And there's a couple of blue bokoblins as well as a moblin, so... shoot you. Shoot you. Shoot you. Feel like I'm playing like a first-person shooter. Bro needs to do more shrines to increase his stamina. He really does. Okay, metal shield moblin. Okay. Third arrow to the crotch, and last one into the forehead. Oh. Never mind. There you go. Shoot him in the middle. And I think I can still... yeah, I can still make it to the volcano summit from here. There are multiple ways you can take this. But I'm just picking this route because I feel like it's the most fun. As well as I think it has the least amount of enemies. Hey, thanks for the free arrow. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I think one more arrow ought to do it. Yep. Okay, get that. And tell me one of these has arrows in them. No. See, Elden Rollers. No, I did not mean to... there we go. How you doing, big guy? Get moving, Master Shortpants. I'll be following right behind you. Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about how you can basically resist heat. How you're heat resistant. Okay, hey! There we go. Alright, you're all good now, let's go. Okay, vault up. And I think to make things easier on myself, I think these guys are weak to arrows? No, they don't even notice me. Alright. Oh well. These guys are definitely weak to arrows. So definitely take those guys out. You. And I wonder. They definitely had a reaction to the bombs. Hang on. I really want to know this. I want to know this. Okay, they back away from the bombs, so at least I know that. Okay, they defend it. Okay. They don't have a weakness of bombs. Alright. Okay, I'll save you, Mr. Robot. Okay, down to go. You're good. Pretty sure my controller desyncs a couple times there, but it's fine. Alright, big guy, let's finish this off. Okay, he can chase me. Jeez, you are slow. That is probably another issue with the whole escorting thing. He's pretty slow moving, too. You want me to pour the water on this? No problem, Zerbert. Did you see that, Mistress Fi? If there's anything else I can do to be of assistance, Zerp, just call me anytime. Zerp. The flames blocking your path have been fully extinguished. I recommend proceeding ahead. Frog door. You are something else, bud. There's nothing you cannot do. You go ahead on in. You have earned the right to blaze this trail. Alright, before I do, break all this pottery, see what's inside, because I think there might be something useful. Or at the very least, it can help me restock some of my inventory. Nope, just money? Okay. Alright, in we go. Welcome to technically the final dungeon of Skyward Sword, the Fire Sanctuary. Alright, so first we're gonna slash this grass, see if I can get anything good out of him. Okay, nope. And we are introduced to a new mechanic. These are water fruits. You hit them and they basically sprout water they spill water all over the place. And hooray for still having a use for the slingshot, even this far in. Because this way I can just save on arrows for actual legitimate threats. Break all that. Get some arrows and... Ooh, hello, fairy. I actually kind of need one of you. only got one fairy, and I kind of want to use you guys. Not that this dungeon's particularly hard, but still. Alright. Get that. Create a nice platform. Which kind of reminds me a little bit of creating the ice platforms with the ice arrows in Majora's Mask. Like this is kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. I could technically just take these guys out with my bow, but I'd rather conserve my arrows a little bit. Than just fire it. More than one way. Plus, I'm pretty sure some of these guys also have monster horns, so I probably want to be whipping them and getting their monster horns before anything else. I'll take that. Die. Okay. Do you have monster horn? No. Then you can just be whipped straight into the lava. Or magma. Hey there, big guy. Bye, big guy. Alright. Inside here. You got a Smokey. And there's some mines over there, so I can lash on and see what's in those pots. Arrows.
Oh.
Lava's above ground, magma's underground. Okay, so this is magma.
Exit at last. Whoa! You scared me like that. I thought you were one of those monster creeps. Hey, what's this? You got yourself a swanky pair of digging bits, don't you? Where are you anyway? What you doing here?
On a quest!
I get you. Huh? Me? Oh yeah, his name's Gold. I'm the big boss of the Mongmas. Those digging bits you got right there, I've invented them. No offense, pal, but you don't know, like, you don't look like the kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission. But what I know, you might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word in the tunnels is there's a huge treasure hidden in here, these ruins. But nobody who's ever seen it has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasures have disappeared in here. Poof, gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you, just turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you. But you're gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't you? Pretty much. Alright then, I'm gonna let you in on the ancient treasure hunt and legend passed down among generations of Magmas. Every Magma's worth a handful of dirt knows this one. Here we go. He who seeks the entrance to the king's treasure, look for 2 statues that face each other. Show your bravery and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this and the path will open before you. You remember all that, you're golden.
Go into the sleeping statue, got it.
Some of my guys are searching around here for the treasure. If you get lost, holler one of them.
Thanks, big guy. Welcome to the main part of the Fire Sanctuary. Alright, you got some bird statues and... Alright, looks like we got cursed keys. Yet another monster that can drop evil crystals. In fact, I consider these to be the easiest method for grinding those out. Alright, I saw you have a monster horn, so I'll just be taking that. Alright. Go through here. Also, I love the designs on the doors here. Like, kind of has a sun with a purple gem in the center. It's kind of cool looking, honestly. I dig it. Get it? Dig it? Because we're in a dungeon that's primarily filled with Magmas. tough crowd. Okay, red rupee. And get some more arrows. Okay. Run down and... need to be able to unlock that. So... if I am not mistaken, that is a new enemy down there. I want to vault up here. So, yep, that is a giant hand right there. And it'll constantly chase you and try to grab you and burn you to a crisp. And even though your fire shield earrings are good, they're not that good. Hi! Thanks for the monster horn. Okay, smack them both down and... I think I could save a little bit of time if I can shoot you. Though you do have a monster horn, which does suck to miss out on, but it's fine. Okay. Besides, I think yeah, I have 10 monster horns. I think I'm good for a while. Okay. I missed the blue rupee, take it. Alright. See another archer. Hit you in the gut. And you just dropped arrows, so I think I'm good on that front. What to do from this point? Okay, I haven't been through this door, so let's go in. Technically a reskin of a previous enemy, but nonetheless a new one. This is a Dark Lizalfo. Dodge. But they pretty much function identically to them. Okay, dodge. Swipe. Stab, 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 stab. Dodge. Swipe. Stab, stab, stab. So, neat little detail about these guys. The lizard tails they drop actually does match the color of the Lizalfo that you fight. Even though when you pick it up, it instantly changes color. Alright, so... over that way is another button that'll lead to a nice shortcut, so I'll have to remember that. Sit through here, and... okay, looks like another kind of magma flow room that I'll need to blow up. Okay, so I'll definitely need my beetle in order to do this. So, tough beetle, away! Yep, 3 bomb flowers, perfect. Okay, turn it around and... use this to open this thing's mouth, or at least clear its mouth, allowing it to constantly vomit its magma, allowing this whole entire system to flow out like a river. Alright, that did nothing for me. Can I reach it with the Skyward Strike? Apparently not. Weird that it doesn't reach it. Okay, hit it square in its forehead. And... actually, instead of the slingshot, claw shots might be the best way to do this, because it uses no ammo and you don't need to constantly wait like the beetle. Okay, hop on. And just let it flow on down the magma river. And hi! Actually, they just both guard against the Gust Bellows. I meant to pull out the whip so I can grab the monster horn on his belt, but this works too. Okay, take them both out. And this is the only door I can go in, the other one's locked. So, off we go. That stuff looks hot! I wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my sore shoulders, but this is too much! What have you got here? Another new guard? Ha! You can't break me with interrogations, son. You'll never make me talk. I'm not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost. Shoot now! Alright. First I can clear this with the Gust Bellows. Get a little bit of money for my trouble. What is this one? Okay, it's just gonna be more money. Alright. Anyways. Alright, give me information! Talk, or I'll cut this down! But yeah, no matter what you do, you can't break the chain. Right. Clear that and get a heart for my troubles. A little bit of money and money. Okay. And in here we got... I got a smoky. Okay, which means, sorry about it, I'm gonna have to leave you hanging for a sec. Alright, so go into the locked door. And got a couple of these water fruits. Alright, dig up. And just like with pumpkins, you can carry around your own portable water. And also be careful not to touch these things. Those spikes are just for decoration. They actually do hurt you. Right. Dodge the Chijus and around. There we go. Here, have some water. Have to admit, this is actually a really clever little puzzle. I like it a lot. Tap all that. And what's in this one? Oh, evil crystal. Nice. Ah! Yeah, like I said, water fruit hurts. Got some Elden ore. And I don't think I need any more water fruits. Yeah, okay. Okay, take out those guys. And any other cursed? There we go. Okay. Oh, I see shadow. Okay, take that down and... Hey, big guy! Alright. So we're in a different room, and this time we got two of those magma hands to take out. Or to deal with. Yeah, actually take out, because I can see there's a water fruit that... some water fruit that I can use to take them out. So one of you should, yep, lift me up, allowing me to take a water fruit. Get on a platform, lift it up, and I missed. Dig it. All right, let me up. Hop across and take this. Once again, I need to get on the platform. So lift me up. And I did it too late. Try this again. Lift me. And lift. I guess I can just kind of run around until I can... Yep, try to do that. And this thing is a Magmanos. This hand-shaped monster dwells in fiery lava. Its body is made up entirely of flowing magma. As such, it's invulnerable to most attacks. Theoretically, it would be possible to inflict damage on the monster if you were able to solidify its body. Alright. Now that I did that, just smack it a few times when it's stiff as a rock. And I should take it out. Hey, Magmanos! Come on! Hit you! Easy peasy. And that drains all the magma. Hey! I was watching you, pal. You really sucked into those lava thingers. Amazing stuff. But if you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about you, get me down from here? Sure, but just a sec. I want to test something. Nope. Worth a shot. Okay, break all that and get some... You know, instead of just pulling the old-fashioned way, I let the whip do my pulling for me. Oh yeah, I'm saved! I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you here looking for the treasure too? Haha, you were totally caught up in that too, pal. I can see it on your face. You're here because of the legend of the sleeping statue, right? But those are some busted old digging bits. You can't go using them for treasure hunting. I got it. As thanks, I'm gonna give you a replacement pair from my secret stash. Don't you go nowhere. All yours. They've been in a buried treasure chest, so they ain't dirty or anything. Now, these ain't the kind that you can easily get your hands on just anywhere. So take good care of them. Right, then. I'm out of here. So long. You got the thing, got magma mitts. Even a magma don't see digging mitts this fancy very often. They don't just dig holes, they also let you burrow your way underground. Try to find holes that you can dig down into. So a lot of those digging holes that have like a circle in the very center while still keeping that, like certain holes that you can dig. You can now burrow and basically create new pathways. Like I think this one, yes, I can burrow. And you got basically a little mini digging minigame. Hey pal, how are those myths treating you? If you want to take a look above ground, try pressing ZL. Got it? ZL to see above ground. So yeah, we can kind of get nice different views of different things. Okay, can attack the bomb and play a little game of Bomberman. Blow those up and can also grab some money. So, need to go... Yeah, it might be better for me to go this way. Smack those. And... we can dig out wherever there's a little spot of light. Okay. Blow this out, see what's underneath it. Okay, so it looks like that's another burrowing spot, I assume. Okay, get some stuff. Some Elden Ore and money. But is this going to give me another digging spot? Okay. Okay. just some money. So this is, yeah, another burrowing spot. Okay, so back out and go around and smack the switch to open the door. Alright, so back out and down. And we can dig out. So yeah, I actually really like the new digging mitts. It kind of leads to some really fun little segments here. And also, these count as the dungeon item. They're not like a side thing or anything like that. No, these are straight up your dungeon item. Okay. So shoot these guys. And from here, I can claw shot my way over. Okay. Do that, and there's another archer up there that I can easily take out. Smack you in the head. And see, down there, I think that's supposed to be a gossip stone, but I'm not gonna deal with that. Because it would probably take me too long to get back up to this point. See, there's another magma. Oh yeah, you've come along at the right time, pal. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but what I need right now is for you to get me off this chain. All the magmas. I'm kind of in a hurry. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, though. Set me free and I'll tell you the big, gigantic secret about this room. It's a secret of a treasure, okay? Treasure? Sounds good to me. And also, this whole dungeon also kind of is kind of one big Ocarina of Time reference as well. Because, well, it's a fire temple where you're rescuing the residents of the volcano. Just like how in the fire temple in Ocarina of Time, and how you're rescuing the Gorons. I don't know, thought that was kind of clever. Alright, so we're gonna dig around here, and I think what I want to do is hit the switch, which opens up that gate, and okay, so we still haven't encountered something that occurs when you're digging around. Okay, so that does that. So I think what I'm gonna do next is hit this back. That way I can have both gates open for when I dig my way out. Or maybe not. Hang on, okay, that leaves that gate open, so I need to actually go back. Smack that. Actually, let me see what that did for me. Real quick. Okay, so that basically did nothing for me. Okay. I don't know, sometimes even though you can see above ground, it's sometimes a little hard to tell what you've done. It can be a little hard to tell at times. Okay, so smack that. And go down here. Smack. Okay, I think that should have opened every door. Okay, dig backwards. And that should do it. Right? Yes, that did it. Hello. I meant to stab, not slash. Alright, so... Here you go, Mr. Frog. Drink up. And... Talk! No, wait. No, wait. Okay. Talk! Alright, fine. I release you. Ooh, yeah, that is sweet flavor of freedom, host. Thanks for taking the trouble to free me, sucker. Do you really think I would divulge super secret info about treasure? My mama didn't raise no patsy. Spent too long fighting that info. Huh? Those gloves are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something? Friends is a strong word. I helped them. Wait. There's something I want to give you. I'll go get it. Just wait here. Here, take this. This here's some super secret info that I put together. Took some real sweat and work too. Had to survey this place near 100 times to figure that out, but... And he never returned. You ready for this? Now don't get fainting when I tell you. Right around here is... a secret! A hidden room! So return, please don't tell anyone that I was captured. It'll be our little secret, okay? Okay, it's a secret. Not like I really talk to you guys anyway. Alright then, go ahead and open her up. But don't forget our deal. Later then, I said bye now. Oh. Hey, we meet again. Sorry, but I kind of happened to hear that conversation. Seems one of my guys is giving you a hard time. Sorry about that. But that stuff he was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room. I tell you, I can smell it. I figured the information in that chest will be useful to you. Give you 3 seconds to guess. Yep, it's the map. And I missed a chest? Really? Huh. This room has a fake wall somewhere. And on the other side of that wall, there's another room. Or so I hear. Ground underneath us is full of monsters, so we don't go tunneling down much down there, but if you're feeling adventurous, there just might be a hidden route. Pretty sure it's one of these walls, if I had to make a guess. Okay, not that one. Up. Run away. Nope. Hang on. Oh, it's not even like in this little space here. Alright, oh no, it actually was. I just need to go... Probably here? Also weird that for requiring bombs, there's no bomb flowers to replenish your supply in case you run out. Kinda weird. Alright, looks like we're going underground. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel. Alright, judging from that sound, we already know what's coming. Alright, smack those, and me a new enemy! I believe these are Baldugas? I want to say? Either way, hit them in the bum, let them kind of go berserk, try to chase you, smack them around a few times. Don't let them see though, they will chase after you though. Come on, smack you. Generally, they take 3 hits before they die. Okay. Don't let them see me. Okay, dig backwards and come on. Okay, it's turning right. Smack! And there he goes. I don't think I needed to fight that one, but yeah.
In theory, if you had enough invincibility potions, you could have done this area early. Actually, yeah, you do make a valid point. Yeah, that is something you can do. Because there is Guardian potions that you can upgrade into invincibility potions. I guess I never really thought about using it that way, actually. Huh. Might be something for me to try on repeat playthroughs. Or, heck, if I can somehow find a way to do like a randomizer for this game, I might actually do that. Alright, so got a small key. So now I can... see... I can go back and do... That's locked. That's if you remember to, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Okay. Can I clutch up my way back? Yes, I can. Yeah, I can plop down here and... Hi! I'll be taking that, thank you. And down you go. And this should provide a nice shortcut back in case I ever need it. But that's also if the game doesn't have safeguards to prevent that. Yeah. Yeah, I think another criticism that people kind of have towards Skyward Sword, which I don't entirely think it's a bad thing, is that it's pretty dang linear. Like, yeah, there is technically a point after this that you can kind of do in any order, but about 80% of Skyward Sword is pretty linear. But again, I don't entirely see it as a bad thing. Like, yeah, it's kind of nice to go in any direction you want, especially since, yeah, I really like linear stories too. Even though, you can kind of do even though in certain games, especially Zelda ones, you can kind of do stuff in different orders. Like, I showed in my Ocarina of Time playthrough, as well as my Majora's Mask, that you can kind of do any dungeon in any order as long as you kind of know how it works. Like, I seriously did the fire temple last on my playthrough of Ocarina of Time that I did on stream. And I also did Stone Tower Temple before I did Great Bay. Majora's Mask. Alright, so I need... Okay. Oh. So used to the Twilight Princess and being able to just charge up the claw shot. Alright, hop across that and go. Alright, but yeah, I kind of like Skyward Sword being kind of linear because it kind of gets you more invested into the story. With non-linear games, I feel like it's easier to have... It's harder to have kind of a more involved story if your game is non-linear. So having it be linear actually kind of helps me be more involved and be more invested in whatever's going on in the plot. In Warframe, they recently released the War Prime. The War is a special greatsword built for destroying sentients. Gave it the Mithra skin and turned it into the Monado. Nice. Alright. So... Okay, so this is that room. Okay. So, gotta step out here. And... Clearly I'm missing something. Look up Warframe Mythic Sword skin and you see why I use that skin. Okay. Let's see. Is there a water fruit? There it is. Okay. But before that...
Need to do a little digging. Alright. See, there's another magma down here. Ah, so busy, burning the midnight oil again, looking for loot. I don't think the surface can ever be midnight. Like, it's always consistently daytime, in the surface. I think there's only one time where it's actually... I think there's only like 2 instances in the entire game where the surface becomes nighttime. Ah! A green monster! Also, this clearly was not built for this camera angle. Ah, I can't believe they're following us down here. Guess I can have some fun with him for now, though. You're on magma turf now, feed. You may be scary, but as long as the way ahead of me is clear, you'll never catch me. Ah, I cannot talk today. Okay, so what I can do is kind of have him be trapped in a corner. Okay, back up. I missed. Okay, so he's heading down there, which I'm pretty sure... Get back here! Okay, I can turn around, and if I can... I think I'm supposed to hit that so I can create a nice opening for me, and... Again, I think I need to get him trapped in a corner. Oh, never mind. No, you got me. Go on, you monster. Boil me, bake me, do your worst. Huh? I know this gloves. Ain't those from my brother's secret collection? You gave me him. What? You know my brother? Ah, you're all green. I thought you were a monster. Hey, don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give ya some good make up for it. Hang on there a sec. Here you go. You know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You heading that way too, guy? You take care of it out there. Don't want to see you get skewered or nothing. Everybody's his brother. Me? I'm headed back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya. Sweet, don't have to open it for. And I'm just gonna assume Smokey. Oh! Piece of hearts. Was not expecting that. Okay. Smack you in the face. And it's a curse keys, and here I can water fruit myself a little platform. And go there. Nice shortcut back, as well as a bird statue. And a place where you can burrow underground. Alright, take my way under, and I don't believe there are any enemies down here, but but there is something kind of unique about this little spot. Alright, so smack that, smack. And crap, I was hoping to get a little bit of a head start on this, but okay. Ruin the structural integrity. So now there's magma chasing us. Alright, just keep moving. The salmon effort is doomed. Just a little faster, and dig out.
And that gives us the cart that we need. And also this hole, you can no longer dig in it. All right. Claw shot away. And smack you. And making my way up. And lo and behold, the one and only bird statue that you can actually use to go to the sky whenever you wish inside of a dungeon. Which means if you want to do any sort of last minute preparations for the boss, you can do that. Hey, thanks for revealing that you have a monster heart for me to steal. Down you go. Fortunately, I do not have the boss key on me, so I need to go hunting for it. Okay, so need to... Okay. I think I need to go this way for... Or no, I need to go... Okay. And to bridge the decision. Choose the path you believe in, move forward bravely. Okay, this is it. Well, first, there's this little... No, that's the way I came in. That just leads back over to... here. Which I'm surprised... Unless that's how I get back to this room after I get the boss key. It's probably it. Alright. Weird thing I find with the scabbard is the scabbard you start with for the short sword, but as you upgrade the blade, it gets longer. Meaning the scabbard shouldn't work after the second time. Well, I kind of like it. I kind of like how the scabbard does change over the course of the game, and honestly, I kind of like the scabbard for the next sword upgrade that we get. Alright, yeah, I already know I need to go left. I just wanted to show off the sleeping for this. I just wanted to see if I wanted to do the right statues just to show what happens when you do. Because, yeah, this is what's supposed to happen. Because, yeah, it's the sleepy statue. I already know that. I just wanted to see what would happen if I chose the one that was awake. I just wanted to see if I want to show that off. Alright, this should reveal a goddess wall, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And I don't really need arrows, so... For like the 5th time, I'm gonna try again with the Triforce symbol. Okay. It circles back so you can show it off later. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Look out! No! Then again, I could have also probably tried and done bombs. I'm running a little low on those. And bombs are stuff that the goddess walls can give me. You only need to do a single triangle? Huh, I thought it was supposed to be a full-on Triforce. Huh, okay. Oh! Yeah, instead of breathing fire, dark bokoblins shoot out curses instead. Making them way more dangerous than their regular counterparts. Okay, slash. And stab, stab, stab. Okay. Stab, stab, stab. Because again, they're always at least able to be stabbed, even... So... Heal up. Slash to the left, and stab, 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 stab. Backflip. Left. Stab, 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 stab.
Alright. Get all that. And vault up. And run to the top. And okay, yeah, there's some cursed almost said cursed bokoblins. No, cursed keys up here. Alright. Claw shot my way up. And I'm realizing more and more that the Fire Sanctuary actually does a pretty good job of making you use pretty much every item that you've ever gotten up to this point. Like, it feels very much like a Stone Tower Temple from Majora's Mask in that way. That's kind of neat. I don't know, this dungeon usually doesn't really stick out too much in my mind. I always kind of see it as Fire Temple 2.0, which isn't a bad thing. I really like the Fire Temple in Ocarina, but I don't know, I'm actually, my opinion of it is actually growing more and more. I kind of dig it. All right, one last puzzle for the boss key. Bring light to each statue in accordance with the number of wings each possesses from least to most. In other words, hit the shortest, then pretty much the tallest. Okay, 1, 2. Let's see. There's a Molduga in here. Hit that over. And this one. Back up. Hit this one. And last one. And guess what, buddy? I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Take that. Hit your buttocks. Okay, go around a little bit in a circle. Go in here to kind of hide out a little bit. And smack. Again, once it kind of recognizes the pattern that it goes in, it's actually a pretty easy enemy to defeat. And down it goes. And I think that's actually the very last one we ever had to fight in the entire game. Hooray for me. Well, maybe there's one or two inside stuff, but for the main story, I think that is the last one you ever need to fight. I got the thing, got the mysterious crystals. Alright. So, up through here should lead me... Yes, as I thought. And also, I'm pretty sure in these pots should be some fairies. At the very least, hearts. What about these two down here? Because they usually put fairies right in front of bosses. Yep, I was correct. You're mine now. Alright. Run down here, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show what happens when you choose the statue that's awake instead of sleeping. Absolutely nothing! You can even see that it's a little bit of a dead end. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. And let's confront the boss. And how boring. It just looks like a regular old key shape. That's lame, honestly. Okay. Think. There it is. Pop that sucker open. Oh, hello there. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence though, is it? You and I, we're bound by a thread of fate. Look at these old drawings. Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt the goddess's guard dog pulled at the Gate of Time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second Gate of Time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. I've been a busy boy, searching here and there and everywhere for another Gate of Time. And yet I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then I found this place. The prospect of a second Gate of Time just me positively giggling. That girl, your adorable friend. She will be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And I thought, and though I feared she was now quite beyond my reach, I despair no longer. But before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment. Do you remember what I told you, that the next time we met, I make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporeal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget, if you'll strike a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other Gate of Time. That's not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't you play coy with me. I know that you know. So why not let me in on the fun? Such behavior. A mischievous boy like you needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't their shape just leave you breathless? Behold, such beauty, such a pure form, such an exquisite physique, such stunning features. Yes, I pretty much got it all, though there is one teensy tiny thing I lack. Namely mercy. Come to me.
You and I were bound by that thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked crimson with your blood. Girahim round 2! Basically, it's going to be very similar to the first fight, except this time he'll have these darts during the first phase instead of just waiting for the second phase. And there's a little bit of a change with the second phase. But otherwise, it is pretty much the same fight as it is in the Skyview Temple. Okay. Redirect with the shield. I hit my desk doing that. Alright. Gonna have you go this way and... Okay. Resync up. Okay. To the left and down. There we go. Okay, redirect all those back. And let's go down. And there we go. Again, didn't have a shield until the final fight. Alright, second phase. Dual wielding swords this time. And on top of that, he's also gonna do this. But again, you can just kind of use your shield to redirect as many as you want. You don't necessarily need to slash them. Okay. Slash away. But yeah, this is more of a test about being able to slash in certain directions. If they appear right above you or around you, do spin attacks depending on what direction. And anytime he leaps up, just leap backwards. And then just slash away. Okay. Okay, redirect. Smack back. Alright. Okay, more of this. Okay. Redirect. Shield bash. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, managed to hit each other at the same time with that one. Okay. Okay, leap backwards and slash away. Okay, I didn't leap backwards fast enough. Okay. Upward. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that detail. The fact that he licks his blades. Because he wouldn't be a... Because as if this guy wasn't creepy enough. It wasn't close enough to do the... There we go. So yeah, this fight isn't anything that special. I honestly kind of prefer the first Girahim fight because I feel like there was a bit more atmosphere to it because of how much darker the room was. But this fight isn't bad either. Alright, okay. Dodge. And... Dodge. Just a little bit more. There we go. Enough of this foolishness. I am Girahim, Demon Lord. It shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is. You're still nothing. Not just a human child, and yet you prevail. You filthy scamp. You have awakened a wrath that will burn for eons. I swear to you, whatever it takes, I will drag you into an eternity of torment. Sorry, dude, but I have a super powerful nobody can defeat plot armor. Our container, and that makes 14. 6 left to go, and I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be either heart pieces or those life medals that I keep not getting. Alright. You know what? Spin attack!
Link, be happy that none of your fingers were burned during that whole bit. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with a sacred white light that demons revile. You have obtained the Master Sword. Master, now that it has been tempered by the last of the sacred flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With this sword's great power, you can awaken the Gate of Time within the Sealed Temple. I recommend you make your way to its location. Now that we have the Master Sword, first of all, I love this version's scabbard. Like, it's pretty simple, but I kind of dig its color. I like it. Next, with the Master Sword. Not much has actually really changed that much. There's not really much of a damage increase. It doesn't really affect your Skyward Slash all that much. But it at least looks cool. And I guess now I can talk about Fi's design, because this leads into probably one of my favorite... Whoop, I did not mean to do the save. I meant to go into the sky. Anyways, one of my favorite details about Fi's design. While Fi's primary color is clearly the blue of the Goddess Sword, it also has the exact same shade of purple as the Master Sword does. And on top of that, her stockings resemble the handle of the Master Sword. I don't know, it's kind of one of those cool little details that I don't hear that many people talk about, but I actually really like about Fi's design. So she kind of incorporates every detail across both the Goddess Sword and the Master Sword. It's cool. I like it. Right. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight for the sealed grounds. And here we go. Alright, let's go behind the temple. Alright. I'll just let you guys live. You don't matter to me. See, even that Goron was just yawning in boredom because of you guys.
Hey, you're back. Bunch of these strange creatures came out from below. Never seen anything like them. Is there any way you can get rid of them like you did before? You know, bud, even at a time like this, I never stop thinking about my research. I came across an ancient volume in the course of my research. Want to know what it said? Sure. Arrow in repose. Ye who learns to strike targets from afar, draw this shape so it may be known. Well, that is what is written there. Doesn't mean anything to you.
Hang on, I know how to take care of these guys real quick. You know, assuming they don't run. Oh, they do run. And might as well use this because, truth be told, we're not going to have this version of the Master Sword for very long. And oh! Golden Skull. Nice. Okay. Is something finally going to trigger here, please? No? Also, I'm pretty sure that harp was faintly playing Ballad of the Goddess there for a second. Like, you kind of hear it? Or am I the only one? Whatever.
Strike targets from afar.
No thanks.
Really? Well, then I want you to see it.
Sometimes if you actually say no to what he wants, he'll actually, sometimes give you a rare treasure. So, saying no to him actually sometimes gains you more rewards than actually listening to him. But dang it, I like him. I like hearing what he has to say about different things. Alright, so strike from afar. Okay, that was 100% an arrow. I don't know why I decided to do that.
Hey.
If you follow his instructions and draw whatever the goddess walls want you to, if you draw whatever he wants, he'll give you treasures. Is what I want to show. Alright. Hey, Groose. Hey, Impa. We're old one. Oh, your sword. There could be no doubt. Sword holds tremendous power. Come. You must now open the gate of time. Climb upon this pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. What do you have to say, Goose?
Yo! You saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? What's it for? You'll see before long.
Oh, I already know, Goose. I already know. Because...
Whoa!
No, I fear this seal is given away once again. The terrible beast is awakening. Yep, another imprisoned fight. Hooray.
Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy.
Trust me, that flabby back of teeth doesn't stand a chance.
Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there.
Real quick, want to save? And let's head out. I don't want to be on my bombs. Let's have the secret bow out.
Yo! Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Crucinator!
What are you, Dr. Doofenshmirtz?
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurtin' on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my bombs to the body. Hang on though, monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Right, let's get going. The angry avocado has arms now. They're very lanky arms, too. For the second time, the imprisoned. Hey, look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope he knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to stop it. So with the bow, it's technically easier now to hit the toes, but once again, don't go for the feet. Go straight for the geyser and just go on its head. Screw the feet. Just go for the head.
All right. Wait for him to be a little closer and get. Oh. I guess I did a little too late. Okay. So the difference with this particular in-prison fight is that now with his arms, he can try and climb up and cut down the amount of time for him to make it to the temple.
Hey, my dude. The machine's all loaded and ready to smash.
If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send a signal with X.
All right, it's time for Groot to explode into action.
Adjust the machine's position with L and aim at the target. Once you finish aiming, press ZR to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, press right anytime you're in control of the Grootinator to review the basics. For this, aim for the head.
Eat it, nerd.
Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her up, back up with another bomb, so keep beating on Big Ugly till I give you the signal. And now he'll give up on trying to climb up, which means I can take the geyser once again and try to go for the head. Alright, let's wait for him to approach and... Okay, here we go. Throws me off. And also, with the Grootinator, alternatively, you can hit the hands when it's trying to climb out the walls, but I find it more effective to just hit its, face instead, because it'll just stop it from climbing the wall. Sorry, Groot, I want to save the Grootinator for a bit. I want to save it for the next time it tries to climb. Alright. Hop off here, and, oh, missed. Alright, just need to keep running. Just need to keep running. Maybe it actually might be a good idea for me to use the Grootinator. Oh!
Speaking of which...
Alright, Grootinator,
fire away!
See, just hitting it at its head, it will just be like, I give up. All right, hop down and 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, how to do it. Okay, right about here, good. Okay. Hopefully you can stop. Stop moving, please. Okay. Just need to keep running at it. Okay. Final phase. All right. Hop down. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Now, strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal. You got it, Granny. Kind of an hourglass shape this time.
sealed you. Nice work there. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know you saved your tail. Honestly, you kinda did there, Groose. Like how restoring the seal is slowly becoming more complex as it weakens, yeah. Now, let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Okay, vault's up, and let's make our way back up to the Seal Temple. And let's finally reunite with old Zelda. Okay. Just a little further up, so take this. And yeah, I can just run around the... Can run around. Temp. Okay. I have to test this. I have to see what happens. Does it explode? No, it doesn't. Dang it. Nope. It does explode. Okay. Okay, guess I answered that. I'm just surprised that divine being sacrificing themselves didn't create a seal that's meant to last a lot longer. Yeah. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, my dude. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself, put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. My dude, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. It's a giant avocado with teeth. I already know what I'm fighting. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already! Charge that sword of yours with a secret force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, go. Go to the gate. Wait, what is... No, I wanted to see if Fi says anything about it. There we go. That is the Gate of Time. It is said to transport whoever passes through its arch to a different time. According to legend, a fully enhanced form of your sword is capable of activating it with the Skyward Strike. Just wanted to check because we're not going to be able to do it anymore. I'm getting real PS2 startup menu vibes from this.
Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely. If anything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate.
Nah, don't worry about me. I'm just gonna hang back here. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl?
You know what?
Forget about it.
Again, show some real good character growth from Cruz. That's why you're my favorite.
When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up?
The Gate of Time is so cool looking. Just seeing all those infinite gears kind of going off into an endless abyss. That's just so cool looking. Welcome to the Temple of Hylia, a place in the very distant past. And we can actually freely talk to Impa here. Hey! At last. I've been expecting you, my dude. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gates of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. I kind of want to look around a little bit. Because even though a lot of it is still the same as the Sealed Temple, it is nice to kind of just look around, see what we can find. And what do you mean I can't just go outside and explore the distant past? That could have been so cool to leave and see what the distant past was like. It's so stupid. That's another missed opportunity with this game. I kind of wish that you could explore the distant past a little bit, even if it was only Faron Woods in the distant past. But anyways, let's go meet with Zelda. And now, for probably my favorite variation of Zelda's lullaby in the entire series. You've come so far. I'm glad you made it. You made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, The wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise had not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole true story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all the beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero at his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You probably figured it out by now, haven't you? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory of all my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an ancient of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here, in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. My dude, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against Demise and monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, my dude.
I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a serious scene, but that face just cracks me up.
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gain power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage.
Seriously, that face just says, I have seen some serious crap, and you're really gonna make me do more.
Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now. Draw your sword.
Told you we wouldn't have this Master Sword for very long.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. We now have the true Master Sword. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the world, of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may well be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was just happy, just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So, I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. I see you said goodbye. Now, you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her. Here. Go now, and fulfill your destiny. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in the sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All of the clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now. Find the Triforce.
Whoa there, hold up. Dude, there's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? She's great. Maybe just a little stiff, but she's fine. Oh, she was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck in there till this whole mess blows over, huh? My dude, I made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I've got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's gotta watch that big ugly monster, and someone's gotta make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe it's my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living it up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? Well, that's not weird to say. Check it. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It brightened this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let the people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks. She was here the whole time. The true Master Sword has one of the fastest charges for the Skyward Strike, and on top of that, it does the maximum damage possible. If you are playing Hero Mode, man, it's been a while since I last mentioned Hero Mode, but if you were playing Hero Mode, from the start of the game, you actually had this level of the Skyward Strike from the very beginning. This fast recharge speed and this amount of damage. And oh yeah, also the Skyward Strike has a lot more range than any of the others. It basically has infinite range. But if you reach this point in Hero Mode, the Skyward Strike will recharge instantly. Like, it doesn't have that recharge animation, it just instantly charges up a Skyward Strike just by pointing your sword up. Anyways, let's return to the sky. Our next stop, Skyloft. And specifically the Knight Academy. Because we need to get more information about how we can find the Triforce. Alright. So let's go in and let's talk to good old Gabora. Alright, Headmaster Gabora's office is just down the hall. Hey, Gabora, you got any info?
Hey.
Oh, hello. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You've had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about the Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. What do I know about the Triforce? Dude, why did you even hear that word? It's true the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Yeah, that's fine. I'll ask someone else. Wait, just a moment. though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who's guarded our realm for ages. Levias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Owlin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there's any truth in these rumors. I meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Sounds good to me. And oh yeah, about side quests, I'm pretty sure more have opened up at this point, but I want to wait a little bit before doing more of those. Ah, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me. And his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old wizard creatures change, rather. Seriously, what is that word? Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't even think Levias is capable of listening. Not in this current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in the cloud of seas. What? You're still planning on going? I see, it's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If you can somehow free him from whatever it is that has hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has a hold of him. Technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move that you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only senior Enlightened Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Oh, I've been waiting forever for this move! Listen up. I taught your Laughwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. I did it while you weren't looking. Use the spiral charge attack to break 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go! This is one of the fastest methods of travel with the Laughwing. It took forever, but we finally unlocked it. Okay. Smack that. Okay, so only about 100 seconds left. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to hit these birds pretty easily. Okay, got it. Yeah, this challenge isn't anything that bad. In fact, the hitboxes for these things are actually pretty generous, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay. Oh, missed. Oh well. Alright.
Turn it around and... Okay, last 3 are right here in the center of that. But I'll get that in a sec. Because I want to get the one that's just below this rock. Okay. Got it. Okay. So, need to do that. Okay. Turn it around and fly straight. Got it. Oh, you managed this for 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use a special charge attack as a qualified bird rider. Next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year, he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Well, we have our next objective. And I think with everything that's happened, I think we can go ahead and call it here. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we go to the old Lumpy Pumpkin and figure out what's going on with Levias. And hopefully figure out a clue to finding the Triforce. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that, and just a quick refresher. Tomorrow tomorrow's stream is going to be more of the post-game of Xenoblade 2. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.